Okay, I've got my first signal. It's more than likely can slop probably, or it could be jewelry or anything. It's showing in the high to mid 30s, locking on pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig it. It's only about, it says about 3 inches deep, so we'll see what it is. I'm just curious as to what we're doing here. So ground's getting soft. Had rain the last couple of days, so kind of muddy in some spots. Well, I went plenty deep on that. Anyway. Sorry about that. I've gotten on to hooking my pinpointer right on the arm cuff of the metal detector. Works really well. Kind of helps even balance it. Okay, it's still down there, a little deeper than I thought. These local parks, I like to make sure I don't leave a mess, so it takes just a little bit extra. And okay, it's right in here. Oops. Yep, just a good old pull tab. So anyway, we'll go on to the next dig. I'll see you then. Okay, I've got my next signal. It's a trash signal too, but I'm just kind of digging most everything. This is jumping all over the place, as you can see. 42, 28, so it's probably, I would guess, can slop, but we'll see. Could be a piece of jewelry or something. Sometimes when it's deeper too, it's, like any ID machine, sometimes it'll jump around on the numbers. Sounds good. Saying about 6 inches, so we'll see with the grass and stuff. You never know. Go ahead and cut a pretty good plug. There we go. Well, the wind is strong. Okay. Okay, just a good old little pull tab, but I want to double check the hole like I always do, just to make sure, because that sure seemed. I'll check the hole if there's anything else. I'm pretty sure that was probably it, but it wasn't as deep as I would have thought. So I'll be back. Okay, I think I finally have a coin signal. So I don't think it's very deep, but we'll just see what it is. Say that would be a dime, maybe? Say 4 inches. So we'll see what we got here. It sure sounds like a coin. It's locked in pretty solid. So it's pretty good depth. Of course, you never know out here. Okay. This thing keeps falsing on me. A little bit muddy. Okay. I was in the plug the whole time. There it is. There's a wheat or a copper penny reading high. So anyway, 1980 it looks like. Well, at least we got a coin on the board. So it's been a rough hunt today so far, seems like. But it's just nice being out. So we will get back with you. Okay, I've got my next signal. I'm still in the coin mode, so I usually dig anything that's on this metal detector is the 3, which means, you know, that's where your nickels are from, you know, and some pull tabs. A lot of junk, but still, you hate to pass some of these up because a lot of gold rings and a lot of nickels fall right in here, depending on. So that's a pretty good signal. 35, 36. So we're going to dig it. I don't have to dig it much. It's only just right down off the surface. So let's see what we've got here. Yeah. Good old can slaw, probably. We'll try it. It's a big old gold ring. There it is. I can see it already. Yeah, it's a pull tab. Good old pull tab. Alright. Yep, gotta dig those to find the gold. So, anyway. We will get back with you. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to head back home. I just wanted to do a little quick wrap up on this. I didn't start out saying much about it. It's a Fisher f22. It's the little brother to the f44 and the big brother to the what is it, 150 or f11, I guess it is. It doesn't have ground balance. I mean, it's automatic. It's preset ground balance. And it doesn't have an all metal mode, which basically Artifact is all metal, but it's not a true all metal mode with the threshold hum like the f44, and it doesn't have a backlight. But in my area, it's really, you know, I've used Tesoros, and I haven't had any trouble with our ground here in central Illinois. So you know, there's some areas where ground balance is definitely an advantage, but most of the time for what I use it for, it works fine. So I'm in the coin mode now. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I do have the iron programmed in. I do like hearing that iron grunt, even in the coin mode. It does kind of give me an idea if it is trying to fool me or not on an iron, like a nail or something. If I hear a grunt along with a high tone, a lot of times that's an indicator. If I'm short on time and I don't want to dig all the junk, but yeah, this is basically notching out full L and most of the pull tabs. You're still getting zinc pennies and, you know, Indian head pennies, hopefully, and that type of thing in there. Then the rest, of course, is silver. I'll just go through a mode here real quick. There's the Artifact. That's everything. Custom, you can go through and set the tones or whatever. It's a lot of features for this detector. It's really neat. The jewelry mode just basically knocks out the iron, so you get, because the jewelry can fall in any category basically, whether it's gold or silver. It just knocks out the iron, so you don't have to hear that. Then there's the coin program. It cranks down the discrimination quite a bit more, but like I said, I went ahead and enabled the iron grunt, and I've got it on 11. 0 through 11 through 10 is full volume on everything. And then once you get past 10, then the iron grunt, like on 10 you won't hear any iron. On 11 you'll hear just a faint grunt. That's what I like. I don't want it to be as loud as the other signals. I just want to know it's there if I hear it. Then of course you can adjust it on up to 20, so you're back even again at full volume. It has a lot of features. For $229, I believe it was. I was amazed. I was curious about the new technology, because I know, nowadays it's amazing what they can do, and and I've had the White's XLT, and it's amazing detector, a lot of adjustments and that type of thing. But I was just curious. I just wanted to try one that wasn't all, decked out, just to see. And this has a lot of nice features on it. I love the coil on it. I'm not sure, it's a 9 by, I don't know what was that, 9 by 6, I haven't measured it, but it's long, so you still get the coverage, but the width, you still get the separation. So, and you pinpoint right off of this right in here. It's light, it covers good, I get good depth. I mean, I found, I believe it when it says 8-10 inches. I mean, on a coin object, it's pretty accurate, and it gets down there pretty good. Like I said, it depends on the soil and that type of thing. It is weatherproof. Not that I enjoy hunting in the rain, but it is nice to know that it is sealed from even dust and that type of thing, or if you get caught out in the rain. It's a good lightweight. It runs off of 2 AA batteries, which to me is amazing. Most of my detectors have had 8 AA's or the 9 volts, which are kind of expensive, after a while. Where the AA's, they've got them down to where they're real affordable, and it just uses 2 of them. And I've had these on. You can see the battery indicator; it's still full. And I don't know. They say 20 hours, I believe, and I believe it. It depends on how you have your settings and how many signals you're hitting, of course. But it's very economical. I really enjoy it. I'm not trying to endorse anything, because I like all metal detectors. I'll probably have different ones too, but right now I'm really enjoying this one. But I didn't find much today, but it's all part of the learning process. I haven't had this all that long, so I'm still figuring stuff out. But it is a fun detector to use. It's amazing what technology has done up to this point. I started back probably 30 years ago with a White's 6000 DI Series 3 with the 4C batteries and big old lunchbox, and I had a blast with it, and I was hooked. I've been hooked for a long time. I get out as much as I can, but anyway, that's kind of the wrap up on this. I just wanted to let you guys know what I was using. I do have the Garrett Pro pinpointer. It works great. I all them years without a pinpointer, it's like, oh, this has made it so much more, I don't know, fun and productive. I'm having a little trouble with this one, but I'll figure it out. I'll get it fixed or do something, but it works most of the time. Works good. I do just hook it on that. I think that works really well. I'm not the one to think of this. I've seen it somewhere else doing this, and of course on a lightweight detector like this, the center of gravity, it almost makes it feel even lighter, the detector, and it's handy to have just with the machine all the time. But anyway, that's all I've got to say, and we'll try again some other day. Thank you.